Makes the grab, and he's dragged down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. All things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. After the incompletion, they go back up top. A strike downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Hoosiers are flying down the field. Direct snap. Still running at the 35. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. They bring him down, and he's going to lose it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. And the Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry up. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Got it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that 1st down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the 2nd half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good at zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
One final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, going up top. Quarterback on the move, still looking. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Number 91. Set to kickoff.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. Going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The inside handoff. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations.
Deep shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Trying to get to him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Fourth and a long way to go, but the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He uncorks one deep. He got it. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it down 1st and goal.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive. QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Powers forward. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
Right, and they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the side.
Fires the pass, intercepted. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Panthers. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. All wideouts, no backs. Trying to find his man on first down. Unloads it left. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Well, the offense turns it over. And talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Hit pushing the base. Comes out throwing on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to fire to the left. He's got it. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success. Strength together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Now on the counter. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show.
14, Indiana 2.
The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
Set to kick this one.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll get rid of it. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Defense, we're always trying to get some tips. You know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking on the football and forcing the incompletion.
Keeps looking downfield. Bought a little time, lets it go. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks. So the offense, they're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the extra point is good. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Touchdown, Indiana! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the third interception he's thrown.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The Hoosiers headed quickly to the line. The play action fake. Still looking on the move. Going to try to get it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Fires to the right. Calls it in. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Hoosiers are rolling down the field. Snap it to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up for the PAT. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. So that drive covered just 44 yards.